boom, feedback received. Taking those off. It is still really bright. I mean, it is really bright. I made another video that I already deleted talking about how bright it was. Well, it's still kind of bright. So, feedback has been received. And you guys are super cool, man. Always got super nice things to say. Like extremely nice things to say to me all the time. Super awesome. And apparently, I did not tell you guys about the COVID situation. So, sorry if it's a little shaky. I can hold with this hand, but I don't like to because I'm missing a tooth on this side. So I got to show you guys my good side. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so there was an employee wedding at Ann's clinic, okay? And not everybody in the office went. I can't even make this shit up, guys. So, not everybody in the office went, but everybody in the office that did go was vaccinated, okay? There's only like 3 people. I don't even know if there's 3. Yeah, I think there's 3 people that haven't been vaccinated at Ann's job. And honestly, 2 people that have already regret it because, you know, they just jumped on the fucking bandwagon like right off Jump Street and, you know, not knowing what they were getting into. And then as the carpet unrolled itself and then started to unravel at the seams, they realized what was going on. So, anyway, too late for you. Sorry, can't help you. Try some basil or something. Doesn't that detoxify heavy metals? Parsley. Try some parsley tea. Anyway, so everybody from the office that did end up going got sick. And they went, I almost said her name. So this one chick, she's like HR, right? And she also happens to be like regional manager. I don't know how the fuck that works out. But, so she got sick. She went and got tested. Came back positive, right? Cellular degradation at X point equals positivity. Not that kind of positivity. Positivity at COVID. So, sorry, I'm almost pushing 12 hours today. I'll be close. So she went and got tested, got positive test results, sent her and everybody else home, right? Like, I think 1 or 2 of them weren't even sick, but another one did end up getting sick and she also tested positive, so it was like a huge ordeal, right? So there, all of a sudden, the whole like clinic, there weren't many people left in the clinic to run it, all right? And all of us, and the HR lady started pushing blame to the people who were unvaccinated, saying it was their fault. It's because of them that it's still being spread around. She said it was because of them that it is still being spread around. Anne was like, I'm not even sure if she was listening to herself think or talk. And I'm like, yeah, maybe somebody should tell her, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself right now? I'm sorry, a vaccinated person spread it to a vaccinated person, and it's because the 3 unvaccinated people in the office she's blaming it. So she's basically, there's only 3 of you. She's pointing her fucking fingers right at you. Crazy. Unbelievable. Guys, the receptionist at the clinic is crazy. I may have mentioned her before. This woman wears gloves, okay? Then she puts on, arm high. She has rubber kitchen gloves on over normal gloves, okay? She wears a fucking respirator, like a real respirator with goggles. This woman is crazy. And she has a face mask. Dude, they said she has like a process to get into her car. And I witnessed it one day. It was unbelievable. I'm picking up Ann. We were meeting after work to go get some drinks. So I'm just picking her up. This woman has a process of getting in her car. She wipes down everything, sanitizes everything before she sits in her car. She opens the back hatch up. She has a whole fucking desanitizing kit. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. These people, what's up, Steve? I just got a message from Steve. Hold on, brother. I'll respond accordingly, which means as soon as I press the stop button on this recorder. So I witnessed it myself, and honestly, I couldn't even make fun of this woman. I just felt bad. I honestly and genuinely felt bad for this woman. So I talked a lot about, the last video that I had, that didn't post, I already deleted, talked a lot about perception is reality on a whole different subject. We were talking about, I ended up rambling on about homeless people, and so it was just to talk about nothing. So, anyway, this woman's reality is a nightmare. This woman is living a freaking nightmare. The anxiety she must be dealing with on a day-to-day level for nothing. Nonetheless, I understand it's for nothing. But man, perception is reality, and she perceives horrible things. Whether it is or not, doesn't matter. That's her reality, you know what I'm saying? And she is off her fucking rocker. And I just feel bad for her. Crazy woman. So, yeah, man, that's the story. Craziness, pointing the finger. Nothing ever came about it. And I thought, as soon as she starts talking about it, I'm like, oh, great, man. Here comes this whole shit again. Here comes this whole fucking push again in your office. They're going to tell you to get it or get the fuck out. But it dropped there, and it really hasn't been a thing yet. Ann still has health assessments, like every morning she has to fill out. Man, Ann is so cool. You know what Ann asked me the other day? I'm prepping meat for the barbecue pit, okay? And Ann asked me, completely random. I couldn't have asked her to ask me a better question. Honestly. It took me off. It took me by surprise. And then it just like made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. She said, babe, if we had to leave here, what are like the top things we would grab? And I said, baby, that is the best question you could have ever asked me. Thank you for asking that question. Let me give you an extremely simple answer. So I gave her an extremely simple answer of like the top, it was like 4 things we would grab if we had 15 minutes to get the fuck out and hit the road. Now, if we had a little more than 15 minutes, I said then we would also grab this, this, and this. But the top priority here is A, B, and C, and sorry, I can't share it with you. That's my secret. This is my priorities. You want to know what my priorities are? I would grab my kid, I would grab Ann, and I would grab 1 dog. That's it. Top 3 things, priority. Sorry. But, pretty cool that she asked me that. And she asked me where we would go. I said, well, that would also, our destination station would also determine what we would prioritize to bring. You know, if we went to location A, we would just need this, this, and this. If we went to location B, we would also need this, this, and this. And if we went to location C, then we're going to need more than 15 minutes to pack. So going back to, I'm about to hit this cruise control because I'm getting paid to drive and I'm tripping for speed. Man, I bought this water. So check it out, man. I made a video a long time ago called Water Snob 101. I'm kind of a water snob, guys. Oh, look, here we go. Here we go. Ready to see it? Sandhill Crane and the little baby. Hey, baby. I have no idea if you saw that. Hopefully you did. Little baby Sandhill Crane. Well, Holiday gas stations have shit for water variety. All they have is tap water. That's all they have is fucking tap water. You read the ingredients, and every single, no matter who it is in there, says purified drinking water using reverse osmosis. Okay, so it's completely flatline water. There's no life to it whatsoever. It's completely lame. We'll call it lame. Nothing in it. Water. No trace minerals. Nothing. And then, but see, it's like distilled water. Well, distilled water tastes like shit. Lame water doesn't taste good. So they add magnesium sulfate to it. They add a couple other things, right? Phosphorus. And all of a sudden it has a little bit more of a watery taste, okay? Like a tap water taste. So that's what they sell. And you can look at all those brands and you read the label in every single one of those, whether it's a 99-cent bottle of the store brand or it's fucking a $3 bottle of Life Water. It's all the same. And I don't like lame water. I like real water with real minerals in it. Minerals that cannot be replaced. So, I'm a water snob. And, this was the only thing they had. A Pierre, right? A Perrier. A Perrier. It's a Perrier. I didn't realize it was carbonated. So that sucks. But it is still mineral water. Not, that was the closest thing they had to like real mineral water. Spring water. Untouched by machine or man. But, going back to, perception is reality. I had to swing by the post office today, okay, in Marquette. I'm going to drop a package off for my eBay business. And there's a parking lot directly across the street from the post office. Sorry. And like directly across the street from the post office, there is a parking lot, and it's called the Commons. And so you can park in that's where they have like the farmer's market and like all this other stuff. And come on, dude, just give us some gas and pass me. Please don't ride my ass for the next 20 miles. We're in a passing lane now, bro. Go. You can do it. You're not going to do it. Damn it. All right, so anyway. From the parking lot to the steps of to the steps of the post office, 4 homeless people asking for change, money. Now, UP Prepared Lifestyle, I'm not sure how often you come into town, but I'm sure you can attest that the homeless population is rising rapidly in Marquette. All right, Marquette is an extremely liberal town, which fucking sucks so bad. But it has its cool points, but it also does not. So just from that walking across the street, 4 people that I had to walk past. I couldn't just see them. Oh, there's a guy way down there too. No. So I'm gonna tell you about one of them though. One of them was a female, and she was sitting basically on the steps, and she was just holding a sign that said "hungry." Okay. Now, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about what I observed. Okay. Perception is reality. All right? That works for you and someone else. You have to remember that how people view you is their reality of you, and how you view people is your reality of them, right? Well, I'll tell you what I perceived from this girl and how she should understand how people might be viewing her, giving them a reality from the perception that they see. So, she's got a decent haircut, okay? She looks like she's been showered. She doesn't look like she's been a day without a shower. She doesn't look like she's worn those clothes for more than a full day. She had 2 tattoos, or not tattoos, but piercings right here. I think that's called like a snake bite or some shit. I don't know. Just 2 like black dots. It's 2 balls. And here's the most important part. She had a bicycle, guys. She had a mountain bike. You know how hard... You know what that means? Oh, here we go. Look, this guy isn't scared. He's passing everybody. Get it? So, I want to tell you what that means to me, okay? To someone who does not have a bicycle, but wants one. I've been bicycle shopping, all right? I can't find a decent bike for under $600 right now, period. It's been like that since COVID, man. I broke down, I went to Meijer, and I spent $300 on a Meijer bicycle. $300. That's how much they cost at fucking the big box stores for a cheap mountain bike. I made it like 3 pedals down the street, and I bent the back rim. It was like, whoop, whoop. I'm like, what the fuck? That was it. I didn't even get to make it to the corner of the block, and I bent the rim on it. So I turned around and brought it back. I said, this is bullshit. I'm looking up bikes since my sister hooked me up and added me to some group about who does like a lot of bike selling and trading in the Marquette County area. And man, these people got bikes are like $2-3 grand, and they're still selling them for a fucking $1,000. And I'm like, fuck, I can't find a bike. Everybody's got bikes, literally. The whole family's got bicycles. They're going on family bike rides and shit, and I don't have a fucking bike to go on the trails, to go in the woods, to go on the street, nothing. Yet this woman who's begging me for money has a bike. You know why I don't have a bike? I can't afford a bike. I just went over this. They're expensive. I'll tell you something else about me. Never in my life have I been financially comfortable. My entire life, my entire family, the generations before me and generations before me have grew up in poverty on both sides of my family. Okay, my mom's side, oh, he made it. Holy shit, kamikaze squirrel. So, my mom's side were like, potato farmers. and my dad's side were shrimpers, crab guys, boaters, So, I mean, poor. with where I've worked myself into being now, coupled with Ann and her income, I am finally financially comfortable. I can go out and I can get a cheeseburger without wondering if I should save this money, if I should save this $10 because I'm gonna need it from gas to get to work, or like, man, I'd love to get a cheeseburger right now, but or I'm getting gas at the store, I'm getting $15 in gas or something, like $7 in gas. I'm like, fuck, I wish I had some money to go get a drink, or stomach touch in the back. I don't know. I've never been comfortably able to spend a fucking dollar without thinking about it and how it's gonna fuck me later. I can finally breathe and not have to worry about that. It's such a beautiful thing. It takes an enormous responsibility not to just blow through all your money, right? I have a lot in savings. It may not do me any good at some point. Tangible assets also. I'm not that stupid. Come on now. But I do have, cash and savings. And, but, for instance, but just because I have that money in savings right now, until I get paid, I got like $12 in my wallet. But I don't sweat about it. If I want to spend that $12, I can spend that $12 because I know it's not the only $12 on earth that I'm going to see. If I need it, I have it. If something happens, I have it. Anyway, even coupled with our salaries and the income that we have, we live 15, 20 minutes outside of town, so we don't pay expensive ass mortgage living in town, $500,000 houses and shit. We got vehicles paid for. The Jeep is expensive. The Jeep is an expensive vehicle to own. Like, way more expensive than I want it to be. But if that's our only real expense, that's only our only real expense. And I still can't afford a fucking bicycle. Yet this woman is asking me for fucking money. And she's got a bicycle on a kickstand right next to her. Not today. Not today. I asked the homeless dude the other day if he was hungry. I was going to give him a free sandwich in the Menards parking lot. Said, nope, but thank you very much for the offer. I said, hey, man, whatever. But if I had a tall boy for you, you'd be like, fuck yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Right on, brother. Oh, finally going to pass me. Anyway, that's about it, guys. I'm going to enjoy a little bit of music, even though I know the devil probably made it. Still going to let it vibe through my body. Body vibes. All right, Spectrum, you did it, bro. I'm so proud of you. You finally passed me, man. I'm so proud of you. I didn't think you had it in you, dude. Thought you were scared. That's it, guys. This might be one of the longest videos I've ever made. Yappity yap yapskis. So on that note, I'll talk to you later. I hope you guys have a beautiful night. Hope you get good rest. Wake up tomorrow refreshed. And looking on the bright side of things. Tomorrow's running day. I don't know if Is What It Is will watch a long video like this to the very end. But I tell you what, bro. Last time we talked, you said do 10 miles next time. I can't do 10 miles, bro. I'm sorry. Not that I can't. I have not done 10 miles. All right? I'll be honest with you also. I didn't run last Friday, and I didn't run yesterday. So I skipped 2 of my running days. But we just kind of run the lap, which is 3.5 miles. It's 3.43 miles or something like that, and measured it. And that's what we just run in the mornings. So, tomorrow's running day. All right? Since I skipped 2 days, I'm going to do this one. But Friday, I'm going to make a video that's just for you, is what it is. Because it's just going to be is what it is. So that'll be is what it is Friday dedication video. I'm going to bust out 3 miles tomorrow morning. Bust out my 4 mile, 3.5 miles tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll push it to like 4 or something. And then, and that's it. And then on Friday, I'm going to do 10 miles. Ann says I can't do 10 miles. You can't just go from 3 miles to 10 miles. And I looked at her and I said, no, babe, you can't go from 3 miles to 10 miles. All right? I tried to bench my own body weight the other day, and I couldn't do it. But I came really close. I got the weights. Oops, sorry. I got the weights about 2 inches off. And that's as much as I could do. I couldn't straighten my arms out. Couldn't do it. Dropped it back down. But, I came really close. So, pretty soon, I'll be benching more than my own body weight. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Maybe I'll probably make a video tomorrow morning. And, as was told to me, I'm going to repay the compliment back to you guys. Y'all are like a breath of fresh air for me. Y'all's comments are what help keep me positive and keep me spreading positivity. That's what I mean by positivity. It just breeds more positivity. You can't get away from it. Love you. Peace.